Hello, I wanted to talk today about food purchasing and some of the things to consider about donating restaurant food. The chapter does a great job of explaining um, in general how to purchase food and the issues that you have to think about, like purchase specifications and price point, and sustainability is even touched on. I put some additional resources in this module for you to make sure that you see that we do have some issues in food purchasing, specifically with waste. So something to think about is some of the stuff that I attached involving donating the food. But I want to make sure that everyone understands that there are complications to food donation that you may not have considered. The biggest of which, in my opinion, is actually food safety. So just because something, has been on the line that night and has been served for dinner, doesn't mean you can just take all that food at the end of the evening and bring it to some sort of shelter for consumption. And I say that because if you hadn't monitored the temperature specifically throughout the night at least 4-hour increments, then you can't in fact guarantee that that food is safe for consumption. So in the event that you have monitored it and you have stayed above the required 135 degrees Fahrenheit and the food is staying hot as it's being delivered, and then the food is checked in and it's also checked into the establishment you're donating it to at above temperature of 135, or if it's a cold item below 41 degrees, then in fact you can donate it. I just wanted to talk about it because I think it's something that a lot of people might not understand fully, that you are liable for food as you donate it. So you have to make sure that it's standard, it fits the standard for human consumption, which shows that you have done due diligence to protect the safety of that food. So if it's a cold item, again, you need it to be below 41 degrees with not straying out of that zone for the maximum amount of time would be 4 hours. But here in Florida, you know that if we had food at an outside event or something and the food is even warmer than that, then in fact you can't serve it for longer than 2 hours outside of the zone of 70 to 125 degrees. So I just wanted to share some, shed some light on that I'm not saying you shouldn't donate food, but what I'm saying is very strict controls are needed when you decide to do that. So I shared some resources in this module. I hope you enjoyed it along with the chapter. I know it's a lot of information, but this is a very important issue that we're facing right now with people being hungry and the fact that we waste a lot of food, which seems contradictory to each other. I hope you enjoyed the module.